Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Wednesday, October 30th, 2024. So, do you have all your candy amassed?
I do.
Ready to pelt at the kids?
You betcha.
Ooh. All right, well, if the snow doesn't get them.
I was actually looking on the community Facebook page and someone posted, do you think we could postpone it for a day so that, because the weather is supposed to be rather severe tomorrow? And boy, the responses on that were like, suck it up, Buttercup. This is Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
You make a costume big enough to put over your snowsuit.
Oh, okay.
So she got no pity at all.
I just thought it was supposed to rain tomorrow. I didn't think it was going to be
Yes.
anything drastic anyway.
Well, that's what they were saying. I mean, what's a little rain? Gosh, I used to have to going through drifts trying to get to that candy.
Uh-huh. And they probably would.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. Today's crossword.
That's right.
What do you think?
It was kind of confusing, but I made it through.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the theme was just like everywhere. so yep, kind of an interesting take on the theme there.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Since you brought it up, perhaps you'd like to elaborate on it.
Well, I was trying to think how I should approach it, as it is rather complex. But I guess I will talk about two of the themed clues, which ran the length of the puzzle. One at 17 across and one at 59 across. The 17 across was with 59 across instructions for the sets of circled letters. And there were 3 sets of circled letters right in the middle of the puzzle. And we will get to those later. But anyway, 17 across was put them together, and 59 across was say it 3 times. And that's a clue to what this theme is all about.
Yes.
Okay, so the circled letters, there were 4 in 30 across, which was popular music genre from Nigeria. That was Afrobeat, and the B-E-A-T were circled. And then 37 across had some circled letters. Overly lenient, which was indulgent, and the U-L-G-E right in the middle there of indulgent were circled. And then finally 49 across, not, nil, nada. And the answer to that was goose egg, and the O-O-S-E of goose was circled.
Yes.
So going back to those 2 theme clues, put them together, say it 3 times. Okay, so if you put beat and olge from indulgent and oos from goose egg, you get beat old oos, beat old oos, beat old juice, or Beetlejuice, which was the answer to 29 down. Ghoulish character who appears after someone follows the instructions of 17 and 59 across. And that is, of course, Beetlejuice, pronounced correctly.
Right.
And along with that was one other theme clue, which was 4 down, 29 down, which was Beetlejuice, and others. And the answer to that was antagonist. And Beetlejuice certainly was an antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to admit, on Sunday, I went to a trunk or treat with some friends, not to get candy, just to see what was going on.
So you say.
And Beetlejuice was a popular favorite costume. I saw several Beetlejuices of all shapes and sizes at the old trunk or treat on Sunday.
Well, I mean, they just released the latest Beetlejuice movie.
Yes,
with Michael Keaton still.
Once again, being Beetlejuice, yes. But anyway, so that was the theme, and it encompassed the entire puzzle, it seems.
Right. Yeah, it did. And it was well timed for Halloween.
You betcha.
So maybe it'll help sell a few more costumes.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
When I got to Ulge, I didn't know what to make of it because I had beat and I thought, okay, fine, there's something going on here with words, and then Ulge was rather confusing, and oos didn't make it any better.
Nope.
but
put it together.
I think it's a pretty good approximation. Beat old juice.
Beat old juice.
Yeah.
Beat old
yeah, I think it works.
Yep. If you say it fast 3 times, it's Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Even slowly, beat old juice. Depends if you want to slur the j and the oos.
You have to in order to make it sound right.
Yes. But this was, it got the seal of approval from Joel Fagliano, so it must be correct.
Yes, and this was by Josh M. Kaufman.
Yes.
So, nicely done.
Right. And not that we're counting or anything like that, but this is his debut.
Oh, wow. Then triple kudos to you.
Yes. And for the record, there were 3 debut answers in here. 2 of them were themed, put them together and say it 3 times. And then 44 down, which I got wrong when I first attempted it. 44 down was, once I find it here, appear angry. And I had seethes, S-E-E-T-H-E-S.
Well, it fits.
And appear should be, I think it works, but the correct answer was much simpler, seem mad.
Right.
So.
Yep.
I liked, and I always appreciate it when the crosswords start strongly. One across, rap on a roll was Saran.
That's right. Yes.
That was cute.
Yep.
And then we had, let's see, what else was interesting there? Father of in Arabic was Abu.
That's right.
I guess that makes sense.
Yep.
And I kept misparsing 3 down. 401k alternative was Roth IRA.
That's correct.
I looked at it and thought, what's a Rothera?
Oh.
And then was able to sort of pull it together.
14 across was throw me blank. And I can't remember what I put first. I didn't put a bone, but.
Throw me a hook?
Maybe.
Throw me a hoagie? No, I guess that wouldn't be enough. That'd be too many letters.
Maybe throw me a kiss.
Throw me a loop? No, throw me for a loop would work.
Right. Throw me a kiss. I can't remember, but I had another word there for a while. But it turned out to be throw me a bone.
Yes.
Throw me a bone.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does.
The one next to it, 15 across, Foxtrot Procedure, was Echo.
That's right.
I knew
that.
Did you?
I had to think, what is the letter before F? E. Echo. Yes.
See, I had to think more. I had to think, what's Foxtrot? And I was trying to decide if it was the dance or not.
Oh, no.
I thought perhaps it would be an invite.
Yeah, you always do like a samba before a foxtrot.
Right. Or would you care to do the Foxtrot with me?
No.
But it was Echo.
It was Echo, yes.
Let's see here. What else was interesting? Spooky Mo, 7 down, sort of keeping more or less with that Beetlejuice theme. Spooky Mo was Oct for October.
That is correct.
I think they had a few other. Oh, I really liked 54 across. Any Given Sunday org was NFL.
That's right.
Are you familiar with that film?
Yes.
Oh,
it's. I think it's a slogan for Sunday Night Football. I think.
According to my research, it's the name of a. It may be that, but in fact, now that I look at it, I'm looking at the capitalization. Given is not capitalized.
Oh, right.
Because there's a movie that was made called Any Given Sunday.
Oh, really?
And it was made in 1999 by Oliver Stone, and apparently starred anybody who was an actor in 1999.
No
It had a
kidding.
very large ensemble cast.
Wow. Was it about football?
It was about a fictional team, and it says the title is derived from a line in the book, also used in the film, that a team can win or lose on any given Sunday, said by the fictitious coach Tony D'Amato. And supposedly it was originally derived from a statement made in 1952 by then NFL Commissioner Burt Bell about the league's devotion to financial and competitive parity, which I guess has always been a thing for the NFL.
Oh.
You don't have like 2 teams that dominate, although Kansas City is trying really hard with apparently no money to dominate,
Right.
and doing so pretty well so far. But
Yep.
I thought that was so that appears to be the origin of it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking they always have a game on Sunday night, And I just thought maybe that was the slogan for Sunday Night Football.
Well, we may need
Any
to
given Sunday.
We may need to appeal to our listeners here because
Yeah.
the fact that given is not capitalized suggests it is a slogan and it's not referring to the film.
Yep.
But
I don't know.
we may never know unless some listeners helps out. Crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com.
I actually got it from the crosses, so
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know it was NFL, but it made sense. So
One of those crosses was 47 down, rock singer Shirley, and that
Yes.
was Shirley Manson.
yes.
Are you familiar with Shirley Manson?
No, I'm not, but I figured out. I think I've heard that name before, but I don't know anything about her.
She's Scottish.
Oh, I was going to say I think she's British, but she's Scottish.
She's Scottish and apparently been a rocker for a long time.
Wow.
I may have been thinking about another Manson.
Marilyn Manson?
I think maybe it was Marilyn Manson. I don't know, but there were several pop culture references that I didn't get. I didn't get that one. I didn't get 10 Across. 10 Across was, let's see here, actor Stone Street of Modern Family,
Right.
Eric.
Eric, yes.
Yeah, I had no idea what any of the words in that sentence were other than actor and of.
Oh, he's actually from Kansas City.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He comes back there every year to participate in the Kansas City. They have a celebrity baseball
Oh,
game. What do they call it? The Big Slick, I think they call it.
the big
And
slick.
he comes back, and Paul Rudd,
Really?
yeah, and a few other famous actors and actresses. There's a woman on SNL who comes, and Patrick Mahomes always plays. I think maybe.
Baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they form like this celebrity team.
I'm assuming that when he walks up to the plate, the insurance company has insisted he wear armor.
No, I think he usually wears just shorts and a Royal shirt, but he's a good baseball player. I mean, his dad was a baseball player.
Right.
So.
I heard he had a debate between the two.
But
He chose wisely.
but Eric Stonestreet always comes.
Okay.
The guy who plays Ted Lasso, I can't think what his name is, but he's from Kansas City. And so yeah, it's a big thing in Kansas City every year.
Well, I was worried when you said that Eric came back every year. I thought it was going to be to gloat.
Oh.
But so I'm glad he comes to play rather than to gloat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. 20 Across was headliner, ? And the answer was hair.
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
That was amusing. And we had a gimme for me, 28 Across, Lil Blank, and it's Abner.
Lil Abner, yep.
It seems to me we had one clue recently where it was Lil, and the answer was not Abner, and
right.
I didn't know what to do. Do you remember what the clue was by any chance?
Was it a rapper? Wasn't it a rapper's name? Like Lil Nas X or
I thought after Lil, if it was a rapper, it had to be 3 letters. I thought there was some sort of act of Congress that dictated that. It could be. I was fascinated by 21 Across. My jaw dropped. I'm sorry, 21. Yeah, 21 Across. The lava in a lava lamp. Wax.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yep.
Really? Why was this information withheld from me?
What did you think it was?
I had no idea.
You thought it was real lava?
I thought it was goo. It looked like goo. I had no idea really what it was, but
Don't you notice that we used to have a lava lamp. It would all, kind of coagulate at the bottom and get hard. And then when you turn the light on, it would slowly start melting and rising. And
I did not notice that.
Yep.
I haven't studied lava lamps that closely, but I'm going to rush out and get one right now just so I can peer into its depths.
I think one of our children took that
No.
one time. I think it's still in the family, but I'm not sure where.
Great. Well, maybe it'll come back as a present. 40 Across, blank in Charlie. The answer was CAS, C-A-S, which has to be parsed as C as in Charlie.
Yes, that was a little confusing.
But that was a great clue.
It was.
It's sort of like they worked themselves into a corner. It's like, great, we've got CAS here. Now what? Oh, C as. Okay. I thought that was nicely handled there. At 12 down, we just had this in the crossword. Words that might follow, this is not a drill. Repeat.
I repeat.
I'm sorry, I repeat. Yes, I repeat.
Yep.
And we just had that like on Friday, I think.
Oh, really?
Interesting thing about I repeat, and allow me to say that again, I repeat. It has appeared a total of 17 times today, last Friday, and then in 2023 and before. In 1999, about the same time as Any Given Sunday came out, probably the same day, some sort of cosmic coincidence here, it was clued as words between not and not. And the answer is not. I repeat, not. I guess this was by Frank Longo and Brendan Quigley. Brendan Quigley always, gives me sort of the jitters when I see that name. And it was a Saturday. They must have been out for blood when they came out with words between not and not. That's a great clue.
Yes.
But I'm just not sure if it would resonate with, maybe it would have resonated in 1999, but it certainly, that would have been a really hard clue now.
Yes. Yes, it would.
And on Saturday, let's see, in 2022, they clued it as again, ... That's,
I repeat.
That's a little better than words between not and not.
Right.
So,
on Friday it was clued as, this cannot be stressed enough. I remember that.
Yeah, that's definitely,
I repeat.
Order of magnitude easier.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that's it for the crossword.
Okay.
So thanks, everyone, for listening.
Yes.
Please, feedback, always welcome. Help us out with our mystery about Any Given Sunday. And that feedback can be sent to crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. Again, that's it for tonight. We'll be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.